Okay, can any of you hear me now? I mean, it's not going to be completely clear. I'm still just trying to deal with this. Yeah, good luck trying to transcript it. Oh my god. This is literally impossible. I can't fix it. Oh god, okay, hang on a minute. Okay, hang on. Right, okay. So that's, well, it's not good. Okay. Oh, I just spilt my tea. Are you fucking kidding me? What's going on here? Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this is going on. Yes, I am using Streamlabs, right. Does this make it a bit louder if I talk like this? Is this quite loud? Right. 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 There you go. Hang on. Like that. Like that. That works. Audio's coming from there. Okay. So, we don't actually need this then. And gosh, my stream is so behind as well. We don't actually need this now. Oh my gosh, well, it's not gone to the best of starts. I spilt my tea all over my work set. So, I now know I don't need to listen to this. This is fine. So, welcome everybody. Okay, this will definitely be a lot smoother this time. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. I need to get a toilet roll or something just to clean up the mess I made. Just 2 seconds. Okay, I don't know what's happened to that music as well. Dance Monkey's not that quick, and tried to slow it down and it got way too slow, so definitely want to try and fix and do something about that in the future. But there we go. Yes, this is Streamlabs. Yeah, this is what I'm using. Right, so we're watching England play against Albania today. Got it on the TV right there. How do you like the setup, guys? Do you like the scores ticking along in the bottom? You've got my socials, wrong side, this side, I can't even get which side, this side, right hand side basically. Okay, so the audio is coming from there, so I'm using that. I think what I'm going to do in future, I'm going to unplug it and then that's when I'll use that. But there we go, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and I like how Giddy Fry is trying to instruct me what to do here. I'll deal with that midway through the stream. So, what I'm actually going to quickly do, I'm going to multitask. I'm actually going to try and get a count up timer onto this stream. So, the way I'm going to do this is... can I not do it in hours, minutes and seconds? Is it really only in hours, minutes and seconds? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I'll figure something out. The text on the turn is a bit blurry. Yeah, I've noticed. So I'll see if I can quickly fix that. What I might have to do is increase the size of the text, maybe. I'm still coming to grips with that. I'm trying to figure out why it's not. Right, there we go. You see, when I increase the size of the text, it looks so much better. But now I've got to increase the width. So I'm gonna have to use 2,000 or something. That might work. 1,500. Not quite 550. There we go. Perfect. Right. Now you need to see it. How does that look now? Yeah, Giddy Fry is not Giddy Fry. Roy Keane is on TV. So is Ashley Cole actually. Two very different pundits. Sis of you watching, thank you for watching. So, what do you make of the lineup, by the way? In fact, actually, let's actually take a quick look at the lineup. I think, oh, for goodness sake, I have to always keep redoing this. Refresh that. You see that? There we go. Right. Let's go to England right there. So, this is what we're dealing with. How's that looking on stream? Okay, yeah, you can make out what it is. So, Pope in goal. Then it looks like they put it as a 4-3-3, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It looks like it's going to be a 4-2-1-2-1 or something. That's what I'm envisioning, because we've got a central defensive midfielder partnership between Rice and Phillips. If that's supposed to be the three midfielders we have, it's very defence-minded. Mount right there. Confusion who we're going to see on the wing. Is it going to be Mount? Is it going to be Foden? I'd hope it be Foden, because it's his best position in my opinion. Sterling's kept his place, which is good. And Harry Kane is the striker, which is a good call. We see Luke Shaw as well, which I'm happy to see return to the England squad. Teams are going out. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Got ITV right in front of me. Okay. 5 of you watching, thank you for watching, all 5 of you. Your predictions is Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Belgium, Scotland, Turkey, Croatia, and just barely England and Germany from the groups, and Netherlands, Denmark and Ukraine from the playoffs. Okay, that's an interesting shout actually. Let's actually look at Albania's team quickly. Let's see if I recognise anyone. So, Berisha in goal, very good. Visay, Dimchdi, Ismaj. Sounds familiar. I'm not going to know a single one of these players. So we've got Hisaj, Namola, Bear, Laxi, Broja, Silashi and Uzuni. Also apparently a 4-3-3. And in fact, before we can actually move on, how can I get the table? Because can One Football show me the tables? They're showing me the matches, but they're not showing me the full tables, which is a pain in the butt. One thing I would actually go through now, we had a result already, Kazakhstan and France. That ended 2-0 France. Ousmane Dembele with the goal and Anthony Martial getting the assist, so a nice bit of Premier League representing in this qualifier. So it was a nice goal actually. And then scoring ended with a melee own goal for Kazakhstan. So France, despite being held in their first game, they do get the maximum points this game. So they've kicked off their qualifying campaign. God save our gracious Lexus. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what the national anthem needs to be. What do you make of our national anthem, by the way? Do you think that tradition, you should keep the national anthem, or do you think it should be changed? Because obviously I understand how iconic, it's with Britain, but you know what? I'm open for the national anthem to change if there are any good suggestions out there. Albania just singing their national anthem now. Okay, I've just been told. Kinian had his pen saved as well. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Well, I mean, I didn't watch the game live, so I've only just watched briefly from the highlights. Yeah, so France could have even won by more in the end. So this is the first one of these watch-alongs. In fact, let's go back to this setting. If you guys like what you see, please give the stream a like. It tremendously helps. Please subscribe if you're new around here. As you can see somewhere here, if I can get the finger right, there we go, right in front of the microphone. It's a subscriber goal, 434 subscribers. We're getting close to 500. I've not put 1,000 because, let's be real, a realistic target now is to get 500. That's the big target. And gosh, my hair's a mess today. But ignore that. We've got an exciting game. Hopefully, we have a cracker of a watch along for my first one, and if we get a good game, then I might be encouraged to do more in the future. By the way, guys, is the text much better now? I think it's looking quite better. I've only just increased the size of the font, and then it looks so much better now. You are thinking 2-0 with Kane and Rosen score. Okay, 2-0. Oh, Foden, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, Foden, didn't recognise that. I'm going 2-1. I'm thinking it's going to be quite cagey, you know. I think this is going to be a similar one to Tunisia. I can already envision it. They'll get a scammy goal, and then England will have to dig deep, and eventually they'll get the goal. Imagine flying all the way to Kazakhstan to play football. Yeah, I mean, these people in Kazakhstan, you know, are dedicated. And with these other smaller countries as well, like San Marino, Liechtenstein, you know, they've got to fly crazy distances. Azerbaijan, they've got to go crazy distances to play with the sport they love. Football's universal. God, I love the birth. I love that the transition from ITV, they used the background to Verve's Bittersweet Symphony. It's literally, I think most people would say it's the first time they've ever heard of that song as well. It's resonated into my love for punk 90s rock. None of this new rap stuff we hear nowadays. I'm all into that. Okay, so who's the referee? I didn't actually look at who the referee was. I want to actually quickly look. Right, they've just taken the knee now, so the game's literally just about to be kicking off. We've got to play Albania, who they won their first game in the qualifiers against Andorra. Get a good win against Albania. We put ourselves 6 points out of 6, the only side in our group to maintain a 100% start if we win today as well. So you may not look at this as a big game. You know, I think a lot of people will look at Poland being the big game, but this is a really big game, you know, to testify, to see what sort of start we're going to get. All right, game's kicked off. Let's see if I can get the chroma timer to go on. This is going to be something I'm going to be doing while streaming. It could go horribly wrong. Right, figured out how to do that. Why can I not do... Why, with the chrono up, can I only do up to hours? Why can't I get rid of that? Okay. I guess that's got to be... actually, no, I prefer that. So I want it done when it gets to 90 minutes and 0 seconds. How on earth do you do this? In fact, what I need to do is, I'm literally just multitasking, trying to do graphics while streaming. Not a good idea on my part, but yeah, I probably should have done this beforehand. But you know what? I'm going to see if this works. If this doesn't work, then it'll be something that I'll be trying to do in the future. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm basically trying to do a tick box, well, not a tick box, a count up feature. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Forget it, I'm not doing it now. I'm going to do it next time I do a watch along. I need to actually look at a tutorial how to do it. Yeah, let's not go with that. Right, we've also got 2 decent teams. I've got Poland and Hungary, but then we've got some random teams. Yeah, Andorra, Albania, of course, San Marino. So we've got a real mixture, really. Just watching the opening stage of the game right now, nothing has really happened. In fact, what I am going to need is my phone to keep... I think Ukraine will give France a challenge, and they should change the action to the monarchy. Oh, you know what? I actually like that song, Charles. Yeah. So, Albania got the ball at the moment. So I'm going to be looking up because the TV is literally right above the camera. What's happened here? Hang on. I can see myself. My computer's spazzing out. Right. Got Rice going on with the ball here. Alright, I'm just checking how the stream's looking on here. Okay, yep, yes, looking good. Right, okay, I don't need to check that now. None of you watching, thank you so much to all of you that are currently watching the stream. You know, you've got Mark Goldbush, Benjamin Bloom, Matt SB, also streaming at the same time. Fogden would likely be streaming this as well. So we've got you've got plenty of choices to see people react, and the fact you've chosen me is a real honor. So thank you, all of you guys. But if any of you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know, if you see the subscriber goal, literally just above the mic, we're close to 500 subscribers, so it'll be fantastic if you can push me to there. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, you know my socials are on the right hand side. Yeah, that's that way. I got to remember left is right when I'm looking at the camera. So, and as you can see, the score so far is 0-0. We're just approaching the first 3 minutes of the game. It looks like we're charging forward here. Here's Sterling. Sterling's doing very well here. To Phillips. Oh, yeah. Okay, Phillips just lost out. Right. Okay. Need to also check the scores going on in the other games as well, because I'm going to be updating you on all of these as well. We've had no goals in the opening games with Armenia and Iceland. We've had no goals between Denmark and Moldova, and no goals between Georgia and Spain. So I will be keeping you guys updated for that as well. What's going on? You calling me the goat because you can't hear me or something? I've got to... This is so behind. Oh, no, it's because I'm watching it here, that's why. Okay, you're gonna have to see me wear my Cyberman ear headphones just to make sure that the audio's fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, I'm overreacting. Okay, we're back onto this game. Oh, blimey. You just kind of barged him off the ball there. Albania giving me really, really similar vibes to Tunisia right now. They're being quite brutish. We've got Declan Rice, who I think has done quite well so far. He's Sterling. Okay. Oh, God. That was an opportunity for Kane. Unfortunately. Go into your mic settings. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this now. I mean, if you guys are wondering, the thing I'm wearing on my ear right here, that's the mic that is connected right now. So, if you guys can... okay, hang on. Next time we lose the ball, I'll change the settings. Okay, let's actually try and... Right. Open advanced settings. Okay, so monitor output. So what I need is to somehow change that. Okay, so the micro, I can see this going on. Try and fix this. Thank God this game has not been a quick start so far, so that helps. That's way better. Oh, is it? Well, it's not the mic. That's actually my computer mic. So, all right. You know what? If it's a bit loud, I'll change it here. Is that okay? Yeah, that is for my laptop. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. I was just listening to myself. Sorry, I was a bit quiet there. I just need to listen what it was like to hear that volume. Okay. Hopefully that's better. I think it's in the yellow. That's all right. Okay. Here's Sterling. Oh, the referee gone away there. Okay. Number 14 right now for Albania is looking quite dangerous. Microphone away settings. Go into property to check which microphone is corrected. That I can check in output jack. No, in fact, no, audio. That's it. Why is... It won't recognise my Logitech microphone. It legit won't recognise it. I don't know why it's not recognising it. So I can't actually use the microphone I tend to use. So I'm probably going to have to literally use a computer mic as default because it's not recognising it. I'm going to probably have to do some research afterwards and see why that's the case. But yeah, the mic that's you can hear right now is from my computer, and clearly that's a lot louder than the PS4 one I've got right here. So I'll put that to the side. That's actually the one I use for my audio lectures. Do you use Among Us to stream Streamlabs to go use Among Us? Yes, I do actually, and in fact, there has been problems with the Among Us streams previously, but now following that, this is much louder without the Streamlabs things. I'm gonna have to change the approach on that, but yeah, okay. These England jerseys are awful, say Nicholas Bell. Yeah, they're not my favourite either, I've got to be honest with you. You know, I actually much prefer their dark blue strip they had against San Marino. Much prefer that. We had our first chance in the game, by the way, and I think it was Mountner headed over the bar from the corner. You need to go into your regular sound settings and check if your device is registered. So, regular sound settings, where do you find that? I mean, likely it's not registered, so I don't know how I'm going to make it registered, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay. Oh, I mean, I tell you what, we've definitely been the better team in terms of crowding them in their half. They can barely get out of their half, Albania, but they've not been able to do much with it. Rice, for me, has looked quite good so far, actually. That's Mount winning it back. Okay. I don't think the sound device is registered. You are using audio output as your microphone capture. There's no microphone being captured. There's literally a built-in microphone on my computer, and that's all you can hear. Honestly, for what I've just gathered, I'm gonna have to maybe not reboot it, but just turn the program on again and then see if I can try and get this bad boy registered, because it's worked once before, but then what about if you are, then you need an audio input, which is where your microphone should be. Yeah, but it's like I can see it there, but if I go to the mixers actually, remove, rename, filters, okay, not undo, adjust, no, they're there, but it's not recognized. Yeah, it's weird. What does the Albania Stadium look like? I've not had a big chance. I've not had a big chance actually to see it. It looks okay actually. You know, it's not one of the worst conditioned stadiums that I've seen. Oh, right, a bit of contention there whether if the goalie had a bit of a handball there. Okay, well no, it wasn't handball, but they've just won a corner from it. I know what you mean, but it's just like I can't do this right now. You know, I'm gonna have to wait to half time and then I can do this properly. Bowden with the corner. All defended. Okay, Albania clear. But Albania have not been able to break. We've won it back very quickly. Oh no, what a mistake. It's 2 versus 1. Oh, he's number 11. Oh, he should have scored that. Oh my gosh, Albania should have scored the opening goal here. What on earth happened here? Who made the mistake? I couldn't quite see what it was. Was it Mount? Oh my goodness me, that should have been goal number 1 for Albania. Blimey. Who was that? It was Unzi who had that chance. He'd be kicking himself over that. Blimey. I thought I was going to have to put the 1 logo in the first one. God. Okay. Come on, England. You've got to calm down here. There's been no goals elsewhere, by the way. So Armenia, Iceland, Denmark, Moldova, and Georgia, Spain still remain 0-0. But Albania by far have gone the closest to scoring right now. And all it's taken is for a mistake in the midfield. I don't know who it was who gave the ball away. I think it was Mount, but I could be wrong, you know. I'm waiting for the live ticker to tell me who it was, but it won't tell me. Albania is so far looking like they've got a real defensive unit on their hands, which is not exciting me to say the least, because we've struggled against teams with a big defensive line. But we've got the attacking quality for it. But that is when people get very uppity when Southgate brings in 2 defensive midfielders. Right, it's a corner. We're having a lot of corners right now, and that seems to be our strength at the moment. We're winning a load of corners. Voice crack there. We're winning a load of corners, but right now that's literally been the only positive. And oh my gosh, Unzi should have scored that. It was 2 versus 1. He really should have scored that. So let's see how if Albania will regret missing that chance. We've got a corner here. Foden. Oh, okay, there was a foul anyway, so it wouldn't account if it was on target anyway. It just goes just wide. Yeah, foul by Sterling there. It wasn't a great ball by Foden. It lacked a lot of height. Now, won't tell me you made a mistake, which is so disappointing. It actually may have been Maguire. It was either Mount or Maguire, or it could either be neither of them, really. I didn't have a chance because I was talking to you guys, but we gave the ball away and it put Albania 2 versus 1. They're going to be very happy to play on the counter if that's going to be how they're going to score. Oh, good from Rice. Well done. I've been really impressed with Rice so far. He'd be my man of the match so far. Here's Sterling. Yeah, he's found short. Well done. To Rice. Okay, I mean, okay. Okay. Well, Albania are pressing us quite a bit, and we've been given a foul. Okay, that's not bad. To the 7 of you that are watching, thank you for watching the stream. If you haven't subscribed or liked the stream, please do both those things. They both really, really help the channel significantly. 10 of you liking it, thank you so much. If anyone's new around here, please make sure you do say. What do you make your views on the game so far? And tell me if you want to see any more of these watch-alongs, because I'll be very interested to hear your guys' reaction. Right. Still no goals in the other 3 games. So next England game is when we play Among Us. Yeah. So we're going to have to play Among Us during it. I don't mind too much. Theory Foden is from Spain. He does play like a Spanish player. Foden really has got an extra bit of flair about him, and sometimes they've just got. Oh, man, what are you doing? You gave the ball away, man. You never do this when you're wearing blue. Come on, man. Come on, we've got to represent Chelsea here. You know, don't be the worst player on the pitch. That's all I ask. All right. Just finishing a snack I was having as well. I've got to need to have snacks and stuff like that to keep me going for this. I think it'll be a 2-hour stream this potentially, and hopefully when I go on Streamlabs I can find a way to fix my mic. In fact, I might quickly Google how to register a device.
So what are your thoughts on the game so far? It's about literally nearly 18 minutes on the clock. There we go, 18 minutes on the clock. What do you make of the game so far? I mean, it's literally what I expected, really. You know, I still don't think we've been brilliant, but either way, we've stopped Albania scoring. But the thing is, Albania have had the closest chance. And decision, yeah, it's just... I've not got too much hope going into these Euros. I think, you know, we could potentially have a Golden Generation Part 2 on our hands, and we don't want this Golden Generation to have the same fate as the other one we had, you know, which was a very underperforming squad. And I think generally in England, we've just been underperforming a lot, and I don't know what's that down to. Manager, coaching, I don't know, really. To be fair, players like an Irishman, I know. Oh my gosh, yeah, Ireland, Royal Republic's side of Ireland at least. Oh, God. I tell you what, if that Foden pass found Kane, that would have been a classy assist, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Iceland have not been doing... not Iceland. Ireland have not been doing well. They lost to Luxembourg, didn't they? Stephen Kennedy... Or was it Stephen Kenny? It was one of those. Stephen Kenny's going to find himself under a lot of pressure with his Republic of Ireland job at this rate. Okay. I tell you what, I'm exhausted with the amount of YouTube I've done this week. So, to count, I have done 7 videos and this stream in this week, and I think I've gained 2 subscribers from that. It's been a very exhausting week, but at least I can practice using Streamlabs again, because I do want to try and make more of my streams from Streamlabs. As soon as I get a capture card, hopefully I can use Streamlabs to do the FIFA 21 streams as well. I've not got a capture card yet, so I can't do that. I'm still going to have to stream that via my PS4. Okay, Foden. Oh, Mount. Alright, we've got a free kick just outside the box. Mount was, I don't know what you call that challenge, but two Albanian players just went in on him in both sides. Oh no, don't tell me they caught his ankle. I swear to God, if they've just injured Mount, I'm going to be livid. Oh yeah, a load of Republic of Ireland, Irish people are disgusted by Rice and Grealish for playing the... I think they both played in the academy, didn't they, for Ireland? And then they both went ways and played for England, really. Yeah, well, in the end of the day, it's their choice, really. I guess Roy Keane is one example of it, who has not done it. I tell you what, it's Foden again. Foden with a fantastic, like an intelligent pass to try and find Mount. And the 2 Albanian players don't go anywhere near the ball. They just take out Mount from both sides to stop him pulling the trigger. Right, so we've got a free kick just outside the box. Oh, if only we had James Ward-Prowse on the pitch. This would be his territory. Who's going to take the free kick then? I can't think of any better free kick takers in this team rather than Ward-Prowse. It looks like it's going to be Kane or Foden. Looking at this. That was very disappointing. Oh my goodness me, that was disappointing. I was hoping for a good free kick there, but it was Kane. And what? Did it hit Maguire? No, it didn't hit Maguire, but oh, poor. The fact that he didn't even get it over the wall is so disappointing. Right, Albania now. Oh, okay, sure defends it well. God, I tell you what, Albania are quite quick when they break, so we've got to be careful with that. Right, it looks like that we have got a goal kick now. I think the player was offside. Uzia, the one who should have scored, I think was offside there. So far, no goals to comment on. I'm looking at the 3 other games. In fact, Denmark have just scored against Moldova. Excuse me, and it's Kasper Dolberg with the goal from a penalty. So we've actually got our first goal. It was Dolberg. In fact, if I can just quickly change the graphic, I'll go on to my capture and then I'll see what's going on with there. So It's Denmark 1, Moldova 0. That is the first goal. Canon Sean, welcome to the stream. There's no creativity in this midfield. Well, it's what happens when you've got two defensive midfielders, isn't it? So, okay, listen, I'm going to have to keep refreshing. It's so annoying. I don't know why Streamlabs can't do this properly. So, let's go and see details. In fact, no, Denmark just scored a second. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. They've literally just scored a second goal. So, as you can see there, Kasper Dolberg scored the first goal from the penalty. It looks like from the resulting penalty, Catalan Cup got a yellow card. And it looks like Mikkel Damsgaard has just scored Denmark's second. Look at these stats so far. 76-24, 6-1. 3 shots on target to their 1. Denmark being absolutely dominant. And looking at this, 6 points out of 6. They're looking very, very good. Let's see if we recognise any of these players. So Vestergaard, Anderson. Is that Mads Anderson from Barnsley? No, Joachim Anderson. Oh, that's a shame. Shown there. Ah, well, Matthias Jensen. We know who he is. Brentford player there. There's Dalsgaard, who I think scored that penalty. No, it was Dolberg that scored a penalty. Oh, and here's Olsen. Okay, I do know who he is as well. He got the assist for the second goal. So, Denmark are 2 goals up against Moldova and are in full control. Let me just change the graphic for that. If it would let me, that'd be nice. Come on, stream. Come on, stream. Nice. Oh, Sterling's breaking away. Oh, come on, Sterling. I tell you what, it's a very physical game that Albania are doing, and it's really affecting us. It's not like that we're not being solid, but as Callum Shah just said, we're just creating very little in that midfield, especially. The only one that's really creating stuff is Foden so far, but some of his passes have been so inventive. Trying to find Mount, who won a stat free kick from just outside the box. And then, yeah, that's been a real letdown for me. It's only been Foden who's been making the inventive passes that's almost been catching the Albanian players off guard. That's been a real disappointment so far. But we have still got over 65 minutes left of the game. So, there's no guarantee that this is going to stay 0-0. I predicted 3 goals in this game, and right now we'll be lucky to see 1. Okay, now I don't think there's been any other goals. Armenia, Iceland still 0-0. Denmark, Moldova 2-0. Georgia and Spain still 0-0. And in fact, before I forget, let's see what Albania's squad is. Why do I have to always keep refreshing the sodding screen when I change the screen catcher? Right, maybe I have to refresh beforehand. I'll get better at this, guys. Okay, let's look at Georgia and Spain. So right now it's been the teller for 3 yellow cards. Okay. Oh, okay. Albania defend that well. Finally, a bit of speed in our game. So Diego Llorente, Pedro Porro has got 2 yellow cards. Let's see the Spain squad especially, and we'll see if we recognise anyone. Simon in goal. Definitely not Mini Minter. It's Unai Simon. So, Jordi Alba, Llorente, Garcia Marquez, Eric Garcia. Oh, yeah, he's from Man City, isn't he? No, he has not made a move for Man City, no, but he's wanted a contract change. Porro, there's Sergio Busquets. He's still playing football, blimey. Fair play to Busquets. Brian Gill, Gonzalo Lopez, Ruiz. I think that's going to be Ferran Torres, if I'm right in saying. Yep, Man City, and of course, Alvaro Morata, someone who I'm very familiar with. So right now, if this continues with Spain, it'll be 2 draws in the opening 2 games. I wouldn't say that's a good amount of play from Spain. I don't recognise anyone from that Georgian squad. I mean, tell me if you recognise anyone from that Georgia squad, but I do not. I don't even see anyone from the Championship. And look at these stats as well, 22-78. Oh, there's only been 1 shot on target from both sides. Okay, here's Mount. Oh, good defending there. And we've been really dangerous, actually, on our right-hand side. That's been our best play. We've been very dangerous in the right-hand side. That has honestly been, where we've been creating the opportunities. And who's in that position? Of course, it's Phil Foden. And I don't want to make it, gassing him up all the time, because obviously he's a player that, from a rival club. But I've got to be honest, right now, he's been by far best player. Albania breaking here. Okay, sure. Oh, he just got completely dropped. Oh, okay. Right, the pass was poor. The final product from Albania was poor Pope Colette. Oh, goodness me, I tell you what. Albania are quick sometimes, and you know, they do expose us if we're not switched on. We've got to be careful with that. Right, that's a good pass. It looks like... Is that... Yeah, that's Walker. God, Walker's so advanced up the pitch. He's playing... he's playing right mid and Foden's playing right back. Swapping positions here. Okay, here's Maguire, who's quite advanced up the pitch right now. A nice looping pass to Walker here. Here's Mount. Come on, Mount. You've got to show why you're in the squad. Show what you've been doing for Chelsea. To Foden. I'm loving that connection. Foden. Good scooping ball to find his teammate Sterling. Right, we've got a free kick. Around 20 yards out, and it's quite... yeah, the angle's not great, so we won't score from that. But potentially a set-piece opportunity. Georgia is literally a country in the southeast of Spain. Wow. So this is almost like a derby game. Yeah. Well, that's definitely going to be a mad one. And it's been a very cagey start there as well. I was thinking Georgia was quite close to Spain, but I didn't know that was literally right on top of Spain. Gosh, blimey. I think it's maybe a bit similar to San Marino and Italy. Right. 6 of you watching now. Thank you, all of you that I've watched. Subscribers have still not gone up, so I won't update the subscriber meter yet. But if anyone is new around here, please hit that subscribe button. That does tremendously help the channel. God, everyone's streaming it. Matt SB is streaming it. Mark Goldbridge is streaming it. Benjamin Bloom's streaming it. Is Bogdan streaming it? I don't even know if he is. I'll be surprised if he isn't. Where is Georgia, actually? I do actually want to see whereabouts is Georgia. You've got me interested now. Okay, I don't want to... I want to find the Georgia country, not the state. Got to be careful there. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, it's nowhere near Spain. Hang on. It's looking quite near to the Azerbaijan. I always saw a tick box that said it was in Spain. It felt so bizarre. I was just like, Georgia in Spain? I've never heard of that. So, nah, it's not that at all. It's in around the Azerbaijan region, which is what I originally thought, you know, nearing the outskirts of Asia area. Grealish is the thing we're lacking in this game. Grealish and Foden as a midfield pairing would be great, really. I think, oh, that was a bit late from Phillips, but it looks like we've got the benefit of the doubt there. It's below Russia, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, honestly, TikTok you can use for education, but just don't use it for everything, let me tell you. So that's the only advice I'd give you on that. Life tips with Lexalexus. So, the things we've learned so far, that with 2 central defensive midfielders, we won't score. That Georgia is not in Spain, and that's pretty much just been this watch-along so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, by the way, and how do you like my setup, by the way? You know, this took me about 20 minutes to make this setup. I think it looks alright, actually. The only thing I need to really fix now is to work out the transitions between the capture and the watch-along thing, which is this scene here, and the mic trouble. Okay, here's some space. Here's Walker. Walker? Oh, we've got our first shot on goal. Carl Walker from about 25 yards out. There we go. We've got our first shot on goal. Get in. Oh, God, it's been a horrible game to watch, but we've got our first shot at goal at least. Carl Walker, I didn't... You know what, if anyone did betting and they would have predicted Carl Walker to get the first shot on goal, then you would have made a lot of money there. You'd like to take Calvin Phillips off for Ollie Watkins. Yeah, maybe just take one defensive midfielder off and just get another attacking player. Or put Grealish in the place. Just like, we're being too cautious here. And even if we're being cautious, we're still getting caught out. We've only had 3 attempts so far, which, blimey, you know, but by this time against San Marino, we're 3-0 up. So, yeah, I know Albania aren't San Marino. Defensively, they are organised. They've got an actual manager with actual tactics and actual players that are not having part-time jobs. So it's going to be a bit more of a challenge. But even so, whilst we've kept load of the ball, we've just not looked effective with it. Denmark are absolutely cruising. Have they just scored again? I think Denmark have literally just scored again. It's Mikkel Damsgaard again with the goal. He's just scored his brace. So Denmark are in complete cruise control right now. They're 3-0 up against Moldova and are currently first place in their group as things stand. So Denmark, the only team so far that's managed to get themselves up and running. Armenia and Iceland are still 0-0. Of course, Albania, England still 0-0. And Georgia and Spain, not the derby we were thinking. Georgia and Spain still 0-0 also. So this is different from Soccer Saturday. This is when they'll be going to a 40-second ad break. But we don't do that here. Live streams, you know, we keep the stream going. Q&A style. Yeah, it will be a nice trip to get from the San Marines in Wembley. Yeah, it was a nice trip. Although it's just, should we have won more by 5 goals? I felt like we should have, really. So I was just making sure I can hear myself. Okay, right. Audio's actually not that bad, which is nice. Whew, I can calm down a bit. Gosh, I tell you what, they have been really rough. Rice as well has been quite impressive. In terms of the defensive midfielders, Rice has actually been okay because he's actually pushed forward. Phillips has been quite disappointing so far, if I've got to be honest with you. I like Calvin Phillips, but so far he's not affecting the game for me. So he'd be probably the first one, probably along with Mount actually, to be the 2 people I would take off. Okay, Foden. Oh god, it's such a shame. Foden, I always get excited when I see Foden with the ball because he looks like he has a real purpose when he plays with the ball, actually. So, okay, Albania trying to break again. San Marino class. They're definitely a good sport, I'll give them that. Right. Not San Marino. Albania keeping a bit of the ball right now. That's not a bad pass. Okay, it was a bad pass. It's a goal kick for us. Oh, I tell you what, one thing I do want to try and fix as well is the delay. Can we somehow put Alex in defence? Mate, if I was in defence, you know, I would almost guarantee that they will keep a clean sheet. You know, right now, defensively, we've not really been that problematic. It's been attacking-wise, we've been really, really struggling. Right, I tell you what, Mount keeps getting fouled a lot, so at least what Mount is doing is winning us free kicks, but he's just not being the right type of player for this game for me. You know, because I've seen it with Chelsea, and I'll be the first to say it if I think Mount is not necessarily overrated, but not performing too well, and for me, he's struggling a little bit. Denmark are 4-0 up. Blimey. Okay, so in fact, let's quickly go on to catcher mode. Why does it do that? Why do I always have to sodding reset myself if I'm just going to watch it on the stream to my right? Because I have got the stream playing also to my right. This is my setup. So this is literally all I can have. Gosh, so it's Jens Steinberg Larsen with the 4th goal. And Denmark are absolutely cruising right now. So, unbelievable, really. So, Denmark have got 4 goals. With Alex at the back, we win everything. Yeah, I know. It'll be like just putting John Terry as my sidekick as well at the back as well. You know, we'll be keeping clean sheets for days. You know. No, nothing will get past me there. All right, so let's just update Denmark's goal. If Streamlabs will allow me. Come on now. Why is it taking so long? There we go. Denmark 4-0 up. So they're doing quite well. Okay. Now this is no threat. Okay, here's Sterling. Here's a bit of space. Here's Mount. Mount to Shaw. Shaw. Kane! And he scored! Come on! Kane has got the opening goal of the game. Finally, the Albanian defence looked like... Okay, yeah, it's definitely a confirmed goal. I couldn't quite see. I've got subtitles on because I didn't want sound to be on. Right, finally, we can change this score. So, England have got the first goal, and it was Sterling originally. Poor defending. Then it was Mount, actually, who gave it back to Sterling. Sterling to Luke Shaw. I know, to Mount, then to Luke Shaw. Great cross. And it's Harry Kane doing what he's been doing in the Premier League as well. Winning the headers, winning the aerial battles. Great finish by Harry Kane. 1-0 to England, which is fantastic. This is what we needed as well, just before half-time too. A really good goal. I just notice the way that Kane runs as well and beats his man. He literally jumps like a salmon to get the header, and we have scored the opening goal. 1-0 to England. Brilliant. That's what we needed to see just before half-time as well. Come on. Right, 10 likes so far. Okay, it looks like... Okay, well, Albania been... Okay, they've played on, apparently. I thought that should have been a free kick to us there. Here's Mount. Oh, Mount with a bit of space, come on. Okay, oh, poor decision. He should have... Oh, he got a load of space there. He probably should have drove forward a bit. Okay, it's Walker. Poor from Walker. Not quite the weighted pass he needed. So... We've got our first goal in this watch-along, and first reaction as well. So, it was brilliant. And can I just say, what a fantastic cross as well from Luke Shaw as well. Not many people are going to talk about that, but it was a fantastic cross and a great header by Kane. He doesn't miss those. Their squad is good, but not as good as ours. It's decent, but I wouldn't say it's like top tier level, really. You know, you wouldn't see Albania as top tier, standards, wouldn't you? You know, you would expect to beat them if we are facing them in a World Cup qualifier. Sometimes I think with England, sometimes people overestimate and sometimes people underestimate what we should be beating. And I think in this case, we should be beating these quite comfortably, but not necessarily by cricket score. That's what I'm saying. Here's Sterling. Oh, okay. Unlucky. Deflection. Okay, all of a sudden now, we're starting to look a little bit more effective going forward. And especially on that left-hand side as well, which I've been criticising, we've not been creating enough from. But we got a goal from the left-hand side, and we had an opportunity there with the left-hand side as well. Yeah, Kane doesn't suck. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I want to say he's not good, but... Even as a Spurs player, he's quite good. He's quite good. And yeah, it's a shame. I think Bamford should be called in for the friendlies that we've got coming up. We've got 2 friendlies before we actually play the Euros, and I think he should be included in that. And what's actually interesting is that Southgate knows his squad, apparently, at least the opening squad for the Euros. So it's interesting to say the least that with those group of players, he's got his squad. Oh no, we should have scored. Kane nearly scored a second goal. Nearly a similar combination there. Oh, that's so unlucky. Right, it was Sterling with the cross, and it was Kane. His shot came off the underside of the crossbar now. Oh my God, a 2-0 lead at halftime would have been so ideal. Oh, and I tell you what, this is what we can do. We've not been too good in this game, but all of a sudden now we're creating chances. Oh no. Well, the stream's behind anyway, so you guys are probably already reacting to it. England fans. Oh, Denmark squad. Oh, right. Well, that's because my stream's behind, so I'm not going to necessarily know what you're on about. How Robson Carney was scored. Yeah. Right, let's just talk about, have there been... Oh my God, well, I keep missing Denmark because Mathias Jensen. So, we've got our first championship player who scored. Mathias Jensen has just scored for Denmark. It's 5-0 to Denmark, and it's not even half time for them. Denmark have just made it 5-0. I don't know how late I am to reacting to that goal, but Hopefully it's not by too much. Right. Blimey. I mean, Denmark are running away with it against Moldova right now. This is giving me similar vibes of the Saturday game between Peterborough and Accrington Stanley. I don't know if you watched that one. Oh, by the way, guys, actually, video on Monday. I'll exclusively tell you, as a treat for all of you turning up to this first watch along, I'll tell you guys what I'm planning to make for my Monday's video. So obviously I made the debate of who's going down from the Premier League, who's going up from the Championship, who's going down from the Championship. There's only one part left that can affect the Championship for next season. Who I think is going up from League One. That is the video I'm planning to make tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about a good 6 to maybe even 9 teams, because if you've seen the League One table, it is so tight. It really, really is so tight. So, yeah, in fact, actually, because I'm on One Football, actually, I can probably show you guys quickly. But let me just look at the comments first. These players doing the work in the middle of the park for Denmark. Yes, they are. They are really. They're doing fantastic. Georgia have just taken the lead against Spain. I've just seen it. Kavicha Kravazshaka, I can't say that name, but Georgia have just taken the lead against Spain. Okay, that's a big. Okay, no, not that one. I'm getting overexcited. I'm changing the wrong graphic here. Hang on. Get out of this graphic. I need to change the other one. Georgia have just scored against Spain. What on earth is going on? Okay, this has been an interesting start to this stream. So we're gaining some goals now, which is absolutely brilliant. What? Georgia have literally just scored just before half-time as well. There's no VAR as well, so there's not a chance it will be disallowed either. Georgia have taken the lead against Spain. I'm not even joking. They've literally just taken the lead. England still got their goal. Right, it's the half-time whistle, finally. Oh, I can relax a bit now. Blimey. It was starting to get a little bit exhausting in the end of that, but we can definitely relax a little bit now. So, it's 1-0 England at half-time. Should be 2-0 if Spain had, if Harry Kane had scored there. Oh, he's so unlucky. I'm really, really devastated for that, actually, because that should have been a goal, and that should have been comfortable. 2-0 at half-time. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't have VAR. Alright, so it's half-time in Georgia and Spain. It's 1-0 Georgia going into half-time. Denmark and Moldova are still playing, although Moldova would want the game to end entirely. And Armenia and Iceland is the stinker so far. Currently 0-0 at their game. Hashtag How would have scored. He probably would have scored that opportunity, actually. I'd have put hashtag Choupo-Moting should have scored. I think that's a better hashtag to use, actually, in those moments. Gosh, I mean, he couldn't do much, to be honest with you. He literally did everything right. It was a fantastic cross by Sterling, and it was such a shame that Kane couldn't score that. He literally did everything right. So, unfortunate, but it's not 2-0. I wish it was 2-0. It's 1-0 to England going into half-time. So, what do you guys make of the game so far, and what substitutes would you make for the game? In fact, actually, yeah, Denmark did get a fifth, of course, and I just said it was Jensen with the goal as well. I think, yeah, it was Jensen with the goal, and it's half-time there as well. Right. Before I forget, actually, guys, I'm going to show you the League One table, just so I can get you guys to be a bit familiar on what content you're going to see from me tomorrow. So, that's the table here. Hopefully the capture. I'm going to have to refresh that again, because for some weird reason, it doesn't show it. Right, okay, so, as you can see, right, well, because my stream's behind, I can't see it. Okay, that's good. So, as you can see from here, so, I'm talking about the teams who I think could get promoted. Now, look at the potential people we could get promoted. Now, if I'm looking at this logically, who I think could catch up, I think in terms of the promotion picture, you got to look at Peterborough, obviously. Hull, Peterborough, Sunderland. You can't rule them out. Lincoln, even if they win their game in hand, they'd be 5 points off Hull, and they are 7 points off Peterborough. Portsmouth actually. Okay, you know what? I thought it was a bit tighter than this, but it's looking like to be a bit of a 3-horse race for the top 2. And in terms of the top 6, of course, we've got Sunderland, Lincoln, Portsmouth, and Blackpool. So we could see the return of the West Lancashire derby if Preston stay up and Blackpool get promoted. Right. But then the teams below, you've got Doncaster, Oxford, Charlton, then Gillingham, Ipswich, MK Dons, Accrington, Stanley. God, there's going to be a load of teams to go through. Right, I'm going to... This could take... this video could take me quite a while. I'm going to have to use some very speedy editing in this game. Right, let's go back to the World Cup qualifying rounds. If we could find it. No? Okay, well, let's just search for England then. That's going to be easier. Okay, we're going to have to look at fixtures here. So, obviously, we're in the half-time stage. Right, Poland is 7:45 on Wednesday. I think that's the 31st. It is, yes. So, that's going to be a big game. So, obviously, this is the story of our game. And I did call it, didn't I? We're having a load of the ball. So much of it, in fact. 81% of the ball has gone to England. 4 shots to Albania's 2. We had our 2 shots on target. You know, you look at those stats and it's like, yeah, we're being dominant. But in terms of creativity, we've not, if I'm going to be honest, created that much. So, yeah, it's. I mean, 2 minds, I'm obviously happy with the lead. But, yeah, you know, you feel that with the players we have, should be a bit better than what it is. You're still saying 2-0. I mean, I said 2-1, didn't I? You might be right, actually. I don't, you know, with Albania only having 19% of the ball, I don't quite see them scoring. But you don't know. You don't know what would happen. You know, they could get a penalty and it'll be very dubious. You know, that'll be a lot like Albania to get something like that. Right, they're just going to go through the punditry now. We've got the iconic Roy Keane and Ian Wright and Ashley Cole. So, and that's not me making a diss on Ashley Cole. Love him as a Chelsea player. Love him. But punditry... He's a bit, you know, with his voice in terms of punditry, he can make paint dry, if I'm going to be completely honest. And in fact, one video I was making, well, planning to make this week, was a pundit tier list. And I got 30 pundits that I want to review. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit all of them in. I wanted some championship ones, I wanted some from Sky, some from BT, you know, just to get a bit of variety in there. And, yeah, that might be something I might do Tuesday if I have time. You seem to World Cup draw in England, Ukraine, Ecuador, and Costa Rica. That's a pretty good draw, really. Ukraine could be interesting, but to be honest, that should be 6 wins for England, really. If I have those 3 teams. How's the stream been for everyone, by the way? Viewers have gone down quite a bit, probably because it's half time, but that's completely fine. Would Georgia be higher than Spain if they win, considering Greece drew with Spain? Yes, Georgia will be ahead of Spain. Yeah, Costa Rica does scare me because of the World Cup as well. Yes, they do scare me. And they were fantastic in that World Cup, actually. Okay. I'm having a real issue trying to see the World Cup qualifying table. I don't know why I cannot see the full tables. So I can see Albania from here. So, well, I've not got the capture thing right now. I'm just trying to see if I can get the tables for the World Cup qualifying rounds. It looks like you can't, which is so annoying. I just want to see the full table and it won't show it, which is not good. Okay, someone's just gone to my door, which is not an issue. Not an issue for me. They just show standings. They don't show the full table. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The Unazi chance still scares me. For the fact that Unazi made it into a 1 versus 2 moment, he should have scored that. The fact he missed the target was so disappointing. Unasi should have scored that for Albania. And if we were 1-0 down, would have been an entirely different game. It was really, yeah, Ian Wright was saying it's too straightforward. I completely agree with him. It was way too easy for Albania to cut through that. So even having the two defensive midfielders, we are being cut to shreds at times. So we've got to be really, really careful. Yeah, that Spain squad really should be performing better for what it is. I showed everyone the squad, during the game actually, and they should be doing much better for what they've got, and they're losing to Georgia. They're losing to a team that their country is a song title from Tay Diggs. You got me singing Georgia. I'll be doing... Oh, got the lyrics on. I'll be doing anything for you. I know I lost my fortune, but I know at least I'm falling. If any of you know this song, you guys will be mates. I love that song. Right, I'm going to find out if I can get my streaming mic to work. How to register a streaming mic. Phone in Sony Vegas. Okay, they're just doing this, I don't want voice. No, I don't want voiceovers. I want... Oh, for goodness sake. It's a bittersweet symphony in its way. Oh wait, Spain could have... yeah, he is not fair. How do I add a mic stream? That's right. What I need to do is clear all the mics that I've got and then just completely start over how to do the audio mixer stuff. So, yeah. And Kepa, yeah, I do feel bad for him. I need to remove all of these mics. Let's see if this works. I'm going to do that and see if this can work. So I've just been listening to the advert. They're playing "Come and Get Your Love," Redbone, a great song. Come and get your love. Yeah, let's remove that. So that's the mic that's on the stream right now. Someone's gonna click that, You know what? I don't care at this point. Which one? Me singing Georgia? Me singing Bittersweet Symphony? You know what? I've got a shorts channel for that. If anyone will get me to 500 subscribers, be my guest. Be my guest. That's all I'd say. All right. Now what I need to do is somehow add... if I could just know how to add a mic to Streamlabs. I don't want to... How to use audio input capture. Yeah, that would be good. You'll be losing Timo, yeah. I don't even know what you're laughing at because my stream's behind by a good 10-15 seconds. So you could be hearing me singing Bittersweet Symphony or Redbone. I don't even know what you're hearing me sing. Oh, great. You know what? You got to have a bit of fun sometimes. Alright, so you need... It's in this source. Audio input capture. Add source. Yeah, input capture. There we go. Done. Okay, how's that quality? Can you hear me? Okay. I've just changed the mic. Let's see if that works. It's still doing it. Yes, look at this. I'm sorry, I'm just hearing myself. God, this is such a delay. Oh my gosh. But, right. I fixed the mic. Got it. Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it. That's all I'm saying.
Gosh, that was hilariously camp, but I'm not going to care one bit right now. I'm just... Oh, this stream could have been a disaster, and it looked like it was going to be that way, but I'm glad... I'm glad I managed to fix the mic problem, at least. Oh, great. Hashtag how would have scored. No, we don't want any of that spam. You know what? We do have moderators around here that we can deal with that. So, just... I don't mind for what any of you post in the chat. Just don't be an idiot. That's all I'm saying. I think Luis Ariona Mandanda will get ahead of him. You know what? Yep, they would. They would. Unfortunately. Oh, this is all I'm seeing in the comments now. Oh, God. Right, well. The thing is, what's annoying, because my stream's behind, I'm not actually going to know what you guys are going to be talking about. Okay, so they've got the scores in front of me, which is good. So Georgia 1-0 up against Spain, as I said. Kazakhstan and France ended 2-0. Dembele with the goal, Martial with the assist, and then no own goal to make it 2-0. And Denmark and Moldova 5-0 up before half-time. Matthias Jensen, obviously a championship player, scoring the 5th goal. So that was nice to see. Don't know why I whistled there, but I felt it was necessary. Right, no one has subscribed to the channel though. If anyone is new around here, please subscribe to the channel. In fact, actually, if you guys can really share this stream and try and, you know, get the popularity up, you know, I can start making changes to the subscriber goal. That's just stuck on 434 for the whole stream so far. Meslier is a good young keeper, although apparently he's linked to PSG. Yeah, Meslier from Leeds is good. Yeah, I think he's... Am I right in saying he's 20 or 21? You know, he's around my age. Well, young, for what I say. Young in footballing terms, really. I can't stand it for the fact that I've got to associate players' ages with now my current age. And that never used to be the case. I used to idolise these players, and now they're my bloody age. Oh, I'm losing my youth. I'm losing my youth. I've not even turned 21. I'm already complaining, so that's not going to be good. Right, second half has just kicked off, so hopefully we have a very similar 45 minutes to last time. Well, by similar 45 minutes, hopefully we get a good England performance. You know, right now, whilst Albania had barely any of the ball, they didn't have a lot of the ball a lot. So Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon actually did the commentary. I didn't actually manage to hear it because I've not actually got the audio on from the TV. Lee Dixon's actually one of the pundits I'm planning to do for my tier list rating, by the way, actually. Francis number 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I'd hoped that he would have played in the youth squad for France, actually. He deserves it for the game time. Sorry if you can hear anything downstairs. It's my family being noisy. Oh, Sidemen, why'd you have to upload now? Why? Oh, really poor timing that. Well, we're going to have to go through another 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, very questionable foul there. If anyone's new around here, please subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. So, here is Foden right now. Yeah, makes sense. It would be in the under-21s. Here's Maguire now. Shaw, who got the assist for the goal. I have to say, I was really happy to see Luke Shaw in the squad. And this is going back to my conversation with the pundits. Ashley Cole was talking a lot about Shaw recovering from his injury. Man, he's always been injured, but when he talked about his long-term injury or his bad one, that was like ages ago. And that's the problem with Cole, really. He'll dwell on things from the past, but he wouldn't necessarily speak about his game now. You know what? He's someone who's actually played quite a bit of football this season. You know, and that's bizarre to say with Luke Shaw for how injury-prone he is. Okay. 10 of you have liked the stream. Thank you to everyone that has liked this stream. Masengo is the under-19s. Will be a miracle if he gets called up for the Euros, even if he's in the squad. Masengo needs more game time at Brentford. to be even given a chance, really. Even for me, I've not seen enough of Mousinho to guarantee that, really. Can definitely get the opportunity. I actually think a loan move, maybe to even a lower league club, could actually do him the world of good. Just where he's going to get consistent game time. God, I've only just seen John Stones. I've not seen a lot of him in this game. So, 6 of you watching, thank you guys for watching. So, obviously, you can look at the ticker down there as well to see all the goals. We in the box? Okay, nah, that's nothing coming from that. You can see the scores from the other games ticking along from the box as well. And the big result at the moment is Denmark 5, Moldova 0. And Georgia 1, Spain 0, which is 2 crazy results for 2 completely different reasons. Right, okay. Yeah, Albania have just got a bit of a... Excuse me, sorry, a bit of indigestion. Albania have got a bit of a spell at the moment. Okay. Good from John Stones there. Well done. Walker's got that. Walker, don't... Oh, good. Good, Walker. You showed your pace there. Brilliant. Stones to Pope. Pope has been... Well, Pope has had nothing to do, but he's been very, very composed, which is brilliant. Which is exactly what you need from a keeper. It's just someone who's relaxed and someone who doesn't take their eye off the ball. Cough Paul Robertson. Cough Rob Green. Cough Joe Hart. Cough every English goalkeeper we've had in the past 20 years. Okay, good from Rice. Okay, here's Sterling now. Okay, that's a shame. Luke Shaw now. He's a good player. There's just other good midfielders to battle with. Yeah, because right now, if you were to say Mousinho or Casey Palmer, I'll be saying Casey Palmer every single day for Bristol City right now. So, but unless you're talking about youth squad or French squad level, then you're not wrong there. The abundance of talent in the French squad is ridiculous. Okay, we're having a big spell now with the ball. Is Rice. Mount loses out. Have we actually made a substitution? I didn't manage to see if we did. We've not made a sub? Okay, I don't know if I agree with that. I think Southgate should have got some fresh legs on the pitch by now. He's probably going to do his 60th minute thing and then start getting a couple of players in. Hoping it does something, really. Apparently, Mason Mount has been voted the best player on OneFootball. I mean, that's the Chelsea fans. I'm sorry, but Mason Mount, for me, has not been the best player so far. What he's been good at, to be fair, and it's not like I'm slating Mount, he's done very, very well to win us free kicks in promising positions. You know, he's very much been fouled, you know, like what you see with Jack Grealish in the Premier League. But right now, this is not his sort of game for Mount, really. He needs a lot more space to be a lot more assertive. And Denmark have just scored their 6th goal. Dolberg with his 2nd goal. Damsgaard with his 1st assist. Denmark are 6-0 up against Andorra. That is looking to be very embarrassing for Andorra at the moment. This could be 10 if Denmark continue to score the amount of goals that they are. I think Denmark are looking at this now thinking, okay, we can have a very healthy goal difference if we carry this up. But 6-0 in any game is embarrassing. And I think this is what people expected to see from England against San Marino. And obviously, it wasn't like that. Sterling, Foden, oh, save, and it came off the post. Oh, it wasn't a great shot by Foden, but it was actually good that Foden managed to get a bit of power on it. It was a good save by the goalkeeper, and he managed to tip it onto the post and out. And it's our throw-in now, I think. Yeah, it is our throw-in. Oh, that's the 2nd time the ball has come off the woodwork. Oh, that's a shame. And it's Foden again. My man of the match personally would be Foden. I've been so impressed with him. It's Sterling who does well here. Wins this battle against number 18 there. Gives it to Foden, finding his Manchester City team. Oh, the goalkeeper literally has a couple of fingers on it, and that stops it going in. It was on target, actually. I thought it might have been just off, but actually it was on target. If it was a bit more powerful, that would have been a goal, I'd say. Because the goalkeeper was almost caught by surprise with it, because it wrong-footed the goalkeeper, but he still managed to extend his arm out to save it. Foden or Greenwood? I mean, right now, Sam Newbold, Foden. I've been so impressed with Foden in this game. I really have, you know. Obviously, you know, Chelsea fans will be thinking, oh, Mount, you know, Mount's the player. You know what? I'd be the first to say if I don't think any of our Chelsea players are having a good game. That's not necessarily the case with Mount. I think Mount's been okay, but he's been average at best for me. Foden has been great. Rice has been good. I think he's been our best somewhat defensive midfielder player, but also Sterling as well, and obviously Kane with the goal. Who is... Oh, God. Yeah, well, no need for me to explain about that comment. Right, so Georgia and Spain still 1-0 Georgia. This will be a big win for Georgia if they keep this up. England obviously still 1-0, and Armenia and Iceland are still 0-0 there. Let's see if we can quickly look at the Iceland squad, actually, and see if we can recognise anyone from the championship, actually. Let's see if I could just get to matches. There we go. There we go. So 51 minutes gone from that. Won't lie. So. Oh. Oh, what's happened here? Can you all hear me now? What's happened? What's going on here? Hang on. You can hear me now. Can you hear me now? You should hear me now. I don't know what happened there. They might just went on holiday. I was not even muted at all. I can't explain what happened there. I really can't. I can't explain what's going on. I mean, I'm just listening to all my reactions. Oh my God. And of course it's lost me my viewers as well. What the hell? Oh, someone subscribed. We got a subscriber get in, and it looks like Kane just missed another big chance. We got a subscriber. We're on 435 right now. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I tremendously appreciate that. Right, so I can now change the subscriber goal. We can end it. So it's a bit more for Fab to do this, but it's worth it when you've got a new subscriber in your ranks. So the goal amount is 500 and the starting amount is 435 now. So, you know what? I'm not going to... this field is required. Really? So, I'm literally just putting a random day down from that. There we go. There we go. 435. That didn't take me too long, didn't it? There we go. Thank you to the geezer who subscribed. So we're one step closer to 500. We are precisely 65 subscribers away. Yes, that was quick maths. Hashtag Oh God, Big Shaq. I almost forgot who sang. I almost forgot who made the Oh, hang on, sorry. Oh my goodness me. How can you not subscribe to Lexalexus? You know what? A lot of people would be able to answer that. If people, I would imagine people could even write an essay from that. But you know what? We've got a small community, and sometimes the smaller communities are the best communities to have. But even if I get 435,000, let's say, you know, I would still hope to be as interactive as I was. I would really lose faith in myself if I were to lose it a bit. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. There was a good pass, and Sterling was nearly through on goal, but the goalkeeper collected. Oh, Shilekshi, yeah, that's the defender that made that clearance there. It was a good clearance, actually. So Albania have made a change. Oh, I bet they can write an essay, Sam Newbold. I bet they can if they really, really tried. Who is the Spain coach? It's not Enrique, isn't it? I thought Enrique was sacked. Spain have just equalised, by the way, so I thought I'd tell you. Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. All right, well, Spain have just equalised, so shame for Georgia. It's Ferran Torres who has got the goal as well. So Ferran Torres has got Spain back into this, and he may have just saved Spain as well. So that game is now 1-1, which is interesting now. So it looks like we could have a game. I'll quickly Google it. I don't know why I cannot find who the Spain coach is. Spain football coach. I thought it was Jose Enrique, but it may not be. Oh, it's Luis Enrique. No, it is. Yeah, they kept Luis Enrique in the job. That's a bit bizarre because, yeah, I thought it was Enrique. Because I remembered he was the manager when we smashed Spain in the Nations League. You know, remember when we were 3-0 up against Spain in the Nations League? You know, I remember those days. Then Sergio Ramos tried to rescue Spain, but it wasn't enough in the end. Those were the good days when England thought that we were the next big thing and we could beat any team, and then we get unstuck by Netherlands in extra time. Do you watch Mark Goldbridge? I do watch Mark Goldbridge. Honestly, it would be a dream to either work with him, even to have my channel shouted out to him would be a dream. Obviously, I know Mark Goldbridge. If you actually saw my channels, you know, you would see who I've subscribed to. You would have noticed I've subscribed to United Stand and his One Football channel as well. His Rice. Good pass. Okay, Calvin Phillips. Oh, another good defending. And it's number 18, the guy who's just replaced the guy who made the other one. I keep forgetting these Albanian names, but they've been a real mouthful to say. Oh, God. Gosh, it's been exhausting, really, this stream. So I'm going to... This sort of stamina is the stuff I'm going to need when I'm doing this in the future, let me tell you. But I will be keeping this set up in future streams as well. Especially if you've got multiple Premier League matches going on. God, I tell you what is really making me a bit nervous but excited as well. We've got a double batch of championship games starting on Friday and then Monday. So we've got a real bizarre timing. They're playing on bank holiday. I've only just realised they're playing football on bank holiday. That's almost as harsh as the football being played on Boxing Day. Oh, that's really mean. I would have actually pushed it to Tuesday just to allow the players just to have a bit of a rest on bank holiday. I am still subscribed to Deji. I can tell you this, I've not watched a video from him from about 2 years. But back in the day, 2014 to 2018, yeah, I would have considered it top content by then, but my views changed a little bit. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't unsubscribe, really, you know. And, okay, sorry, giving the ball away to Kane. Mount has scored. Some Chelsea players scored. It's 2-0 to England. A mistake in the back line from Albania. And we've made it 2-0 here. And that surely should be game, set, and match now. Gosh, they keep interrupting me when I'm talking to you guys, but England have just scored their second goal. Okay, just changing the graphic here. Oh, yeah, it's poor, but Mount really could have missed that. It was a great chipped goal. Whew, brilliant. Fantastic. And you know what? I was slating Mount as well, but I'm happy to have a bit of Chelsea representative in this England squad to score. And now everyone can shut up about overrating Mount or whatever. Good. It's good that England have just scored. 11 likes now. Thank you so much for that. Only 3 viewers though. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, 4 of you watching now. Thank you. RFM. Oh, RFM is royalty-free music. It's actually the source I use to get the soundtrack for all of my videos. Well, it's one of the sources I use anyway. So, you know the intro music I've got? That's how their channel was how I got the music, and I have to always credit them for that. You know, because I don't want to get copyrighted here. You know, I wouldn't be able to afford the strike if I was able to, if I was copyrighted. So, yeah. Just subscribe to them to basically just get some good soundtracks. Thank you to whoever's just subscribed to my Shorts channel as well. I am keeping tracks on that as well. And I am going to keep saying this. 500 subscribers on Lexalexus, then you'll see occasional posts on that channel. So if you really want to see the shorts, you've got to really push the subscribers for this channel, and then we'll be getting places. And I'll be excited actually, because shorts are very, very easy to make. Very, very quick as well. You're going to stream the new Among Us map? Well, that's the plan. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. Who is Jimmy Conrad? You don't know who Jimmy Conrad is? Oh my goodness me. Well, to be honest with you, Jimmy, yeah. Try not to, yeah. That's also a dead you have not seen him for a long time. But Jimmy Conrad, oh man, I mean, you should see the collaborations he's done with True Geordie, Spencer Owen. Oh, he's done so. He's really, oh god, he was a touch of my childhood. You know, if you're thinking of football inspirations when I was younger, you know, we had True Geordie, KSI, Spencer FC. And Jimmy Conrad for me. Jimmy Conrad's got to be added to the list. And actually, he's a former international as well. You know, he was almost like the OG Ben Foster. But obviously, he's not a goalkeeper. He was actually a defender for the USA national team. But of course, Ben Foster has actually taken to the YouTube scene. And for me, he's now probably up there as the best football YouTuber now. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I was thinking of what clip am I going to use to start this off, and I was just like, I wanted the reaction of, well, I just wanted like the beginning of me slowly losing my insanity on the Preston career mode. So that was what that was. So that's what I was planning. Okay, we've got a free kick in the yeah, quite far off, about 20 yards off. Oh, Jimmy Conrad's actually not British. He's American, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's American. I'm pretty sure he's not Canadian. I think he's American, Jimmy Conrad, actually. But I know for a fact he's not British. Oh, okay, Jimmy Conrad's not British, I'll tell you that. I actually, the first video I actually watched from Jimmy Conrad, I think was actually when he predicted the Euro 2016. So, yeah, that would have been definitely early. Well, yeah, it would have been a big part of my childhood, at least. Oh, poor free kick by Mount there. Bit disappointed with that. Who is James RB10? Oh, well, you need to see my reaction to my top 10 favorite YouTubers, because he at the time was up there. But to give you a better context, he is basically someone who used to, well, I say used, someone who was in my secondary school who made YouTube content, and he got his content featured on the Sidemen. So he was a celebrity everywhere around the school, and Oh god, it was just like it was a crazy couple of months when Mini Minter reacted to his video at the time. It was crazy times. Right, Armenia have taken the lead against Iceland. I've almost missed it, but Armenia have taken the lead against Iceland. Iceland not looking good for qualifying at the moment. God, yeah, Iceland are not doing too well as well, but it's Armenia who look like they have taken a deserved lead. Is he a comedian? No, he's not. Well, he's not a comedian. He's basically like an American Spencer Owen, if I'm going to be honest. With the amount of projects he's done, if you know who Spencer O.C. is, or Spencer Owen, then he's basically the American version of that. He's done collaborations with Spencer, of course, True Geordie. He's done collaborations with... He's been pretty big in the FIFA community, but he's not actually played a lot of FIFA, really. In his old days, he did. But he's been a bit inactive from YouTube quite recently because he's just been busy, really, which has been a shame. But yeah, James RB10 was someone in my class. He just made a video. Oh, God, sorry. Albania had a dangerous-looking set piece, but it's well defended by us. Okay, once again, across to the box, but it's well defended by Luke Shaw. Well done, Luke. Who is Spencer Owen? That is Spencer FC. You know, have you heard of #United, Nicholas Bauer? If you've heard of #United, basically, Spencer Owen is the founder of that internet-based football club. Okay, we've defended that well. Who are these people? They are football creators, you know, and these are these people that have been a big influence to me starting this in general. Well, I didn't see your random letters because I think YouTube deleted them. I didn't actually manage to see the message actually. Right, okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, don't tell me I'm being called for dinner already. If I'm being called for dinner, I'm going to have to end the stream. And that's really going to suck bum if I'm going to lead early. Right, James Ward-Prowse is going on for England and Calvin Phillips is going off. Right, I do agree with that decision. Well done, Southgate. What is #United? #United is a football club that has been literally created by a couple of YouTubers, started from the bottom, then in the 10th, I think it's the 10th or 9th tier of English football now, and they are trying to climb up the leagues. How do you know not Spencer Owen is? He's Canadian, so I'll give him a bit of slack. I'll cut him off a bit of slack, you know. But yeah. Right. So I'm still checking the subscriber things. 435 for that. Oh, nice. We've gained 1 subscriber. And England are winning 2-0. Okay. Oh, Albania looking... Oh, well done, Kyle Walker. Brilliant. And we've won a free kick as well. Fantastic. So, we're not making any more subs, aren't we? No, we're not. Okay. That's fair enough. There is Declan Rice. Walker. Okay, that was a bit fortunate. Here's James Ward. Okay, come on, Ward-Prowse. You're through. You're through. Come on. Ward-Prowse. Oh, poor. You couldn't find Kane. Oh, my God. Alex, you can quickly eat your dinner. We'll wait in the stream. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know how long I'm going to be without the stream. Of course, you're going to practically see the intro, but I still have not even fixed that. For some weird reason, the speed for the software is not quite what I wanted, so I need to fix that as well. So there's been a couple of mishaps in the stream, so it's not been smooth sailing, of course, but actually, to be fair, in the overall look, it's done all right. It has done all right, and sometimes there are errors in these streams. Right, we've had no goals since from the other streams, actually, so no goals with Georgia and Spain. That's still 1-1. Oh, Kane. Sterling. Oh, Sterling. Kane. Oh. Nearly 3. Oh, Kane's going to get booked for that. Oh, that's harsh. That is very harsh if you're going to book Kane for that. Oh, man. He literally just... He had every right to try and slide in and win that. Oh, but that was Sterling. Sterling should have got a touch. He literally miskicked it. It was a brilliant cross. Kane with a header, and Sterling, he missed the ball entirely. That should have been 3-0 and game over. Well, I can't complain too much. We're 2 goals up. Fogden, the sidemen, friends, and the F2, not much more. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, really? And you're going to book Kane for that? That's harsh. That is very harsh. I don't think he deserved that, personally. Can I ask if everyone is actually watching the game live with me, or if literally is everyone hearing my reaction as it goes? Because if that's the case, then I've got tremendous pressure to try and tell you what's going on. What a pass by Foden. Ward-Prowse? What's he doing? Ward-Prowse has been toilet duck since he's come on. That's 2 big moments where he's missed Kane. Literally, if you found Kane in the 2 big moments he's had, that would have been 2 separate goals on their own. What? What are you doing, Ward-Prowse? That second one should have been a goal, because it was an incredible pass by Foden, intelligent. Ward-Prowse just needed to loop it to Kane and he would have been through. Yeah, it was booked by Sterling's mistake. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and that's why I thought it was harsh, because for me, he had every right to, following that Sterling just couldn't kick a simple ball. Okay, looks like we're not going to get any fouls there. There's still no goals going on from the 3 other games. If Georgia win, that'll be an incredible result for Georgia against Spain. It might mean I have to sing Georgia by Tay Diggs to celebrate my victory. I'm literally just watching your raw reaction to the game. Oh, really? That's tremendous pressure on my part. Okay. All right, here's Albania on the right-hand side here. That's their best bit of play so far. And it's taken them to the 75th minute to play properly. To number 8 now. We're doing well pressing them back. We've really stopped them with their speed that they were catching us off with in the first half. I think they've just gone a bit tired now, which is why Albania have not been able to trouble us as much. They've had to be a bit more direct in this second half. Okay. Oh, good cross. Good defending by Walker. Brilliant. Still, nothing's changed in the 3 other games. Brilliant. Okay, so we can live and breathe a bit. We've got 15 minutes left, so the final 15 minutes of this game. And I tell you what, I don't want to miss dinner, actually. I think it was you, Honeygun, that mentioned it. Because I think it was chicken, lemon and herb, marinated with lemon and herb, which is great. Let's put DCL on and take Mount off. I don't mind that. I think knowing Southgate, if he wants to play Kane against Poland, he's going to take Kane off and not risk of him getting a suspension. Then put DCL on. I would love to see Calvert-Lewin play, though. I really, really do like him. In terms of all the players, playing their first couple of games, he's really, really impressed me, actually. Watkins as well, scoring on your debut. I mean, yes, it's San Marino, but it's still a goal on your debut, so you would hope to see a bit more. Okay, here's number 3 going to get up against John Stones. Okay, number 8. He's got a headwear, so he looks like a bit of a rugby player to me. You want to see 2 strikers? Oh, okay. You're having a traditional roast. fair play. Oh, okay. This has been our shakiest moment in this half. Okay, so there was a little bit of there was just a little bit of a mess at the back line, but Harry Maguire, to be fair to him, does well to correct his mistake. I don't think it was even a mistake. I just think there was just a lot of Albania players in our penalty box, which is what made it a bit hairy. But Pope, questionable with Pope, I guess. Right, so what happened there? So it was a long looping ball by 4. Oh, okay, no, it was a clash between Pope and Maguire. And that's what caused the hassle a little bit. So a bit of a miscommunication between Pope and Maguire. And I think it was Maguire that won the header, so a bit erratic from Pope. Okay, I tell you what, Albania are trying a little bit, and I think Albania know that they need to get something, so they don't get well, I wouldn't say this is embarrassed. Right, Armenia have just taken a second goal against Iceland, by the way. So Armenia are now 2 goals up against Iceland. So right, corner to Albania. Kane with the header. Well done, Kane. All right, come on, Streamlabs, do this for me. Armenia 2, Iceland 0. Get out the penalty box. Good. Sterling. Right, we're counter-attacking out. Foden. Oh, not great. You could argue Sterling was held back a bit, but I don't think they're going to appeal for a foul for that. Might be safe to start Henderson against Poland. Yeah, maybe. Apparently he's worn a headgear since 2013, Sam Matterface said on commentary. Did he? Mad. He must have had a head injury or something, wearing a Petr Cech helmet. And you know what? I'm not going to have any issues with people wearing a Petr Cech helmet. You know, Petr Cech, I think, started it. Yes! I was going to say, Sterling would have been through on goal, but he was pulled back by a player. I thought I was seeing things, but I thought Sterling was being held back, and that was the case, and he's been booked for it. So good, because if he hadn't been pulled back, that would have been potentially 3-0. Tell you what, Albania getting a bit desperate now. You know, they're gaining a lot more bookings now following these challenges. Yeah, I think just like with Moldova against Denmark, they just want the game to be over as soon as they can, really. Although, to be fair, still 2-goal margins, not the worst scenario. You know, they could still get something. It's Jiag Sula. I think that's the guy with the headset, isn't he? Okay, there's no sub. Okay. Oh, Risey Drifter. Hi. Love from AL. Welcome, Risey Drifter. Welcome to the stream. I think, are you a new viewer around here? Because if so, welcome to Lexalexus. We always want to make sure we welcome new viewers to the stream. So everyone make sure you give a lovely, warm welcome to Drifter. And as always around here, if everyone, as protocol, please like the stream if you enjoy it. And please subscribe if you're new around here. We've got a mission, as you can see from the subscriber goal down here. We want to try and get 500 subscribers. We're on 435 at the moment. So we are 65 away precisely to that goal. And yeah, that's literally all it is. It's my first live stream as well. First watch-along. And it's not been smooth sailing. There's been a few technical difficulties. But we've kept it looking pretty somewhat professional-ish. You've got my socials on the right-hand side. We've got the score on the left-hand side. I've got to remember right means left. So there we go. Did it right this time. And you've got the scores in the lower part there as well. So obviously, so far, we've seen Denmark beating Moldova by 6-0. And then we've got Armenia beating Iceland by 2-0. And then 1-1 between Georgia and Spain, which has been a shock so far. What's your reaction to the game as an Albanian fan? What, is that you talking to Drifter? Is he from Albania? Because if that's the case, then that's crazy. I would actually want to know what's going on with Albania and Iceland. Oh, no, sorry, wait. What's your reaction to the game as an Albania? I mean, I tell you what, Albania so far, I don't think Albania could really make too many complaints. You know, it could have been more. You know, I'm not going to lie. I think England probably should have scored more. We've hit the woodwork twice. And, yeah. But you know what? 2-0, it's going to look pretty comfortable. And it has been pretty comfortable. I can't really remember Pope making a save. So far, you know, it's looking quite good. But to be honest, we're going to play a much tougher team on Wednesday with Poland. So it's been a bit frustrating, really, that we're not being tested, really. But as long as we're still getting comfortable and we're not making any silly erratic decisions, then you can feel somewhat confident, I guess. I don't know. But either way, it's been a pretty comfortable performance, and I'll reiterate, there's literally has not been a single save from Pope, so can't have too many complaints. I don't know why there's so much noise downstairs. Maybe it's because dinner's nearly ready, but we've got 8 minutes to hold on here. So I think after the stream ends, what I'm going to do is go and show the tables, if I can, because I don't know why OneFootball won't show it, and then that'll be it. Gosh, you are from Albania, Risey Drifter. Well, I didn't notice it because I've got my live chat on in Streamlabs and it didn't show the Albanian flag, but I've just seen it in the YouTube comments, and there you go. I didn't know you're Albanian. Oh, that's mad. There's actually only one person I know personally who's from Albania, and for what I know, Albania, really, really nice place. I want to be there. I mean, to be honest with you, I want to go to a load of countries, to be honest with you. Although we've got this thing called COVID around, which kind of stops us from doing that, which is a shame. But you know what? Should make things all worth it when things get better. Guys, been quite quiet now in the chat. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just hearing Sam and Lee Dixon talk here, and they put us under pressure a bit in parts in the first half due to their fast break. But to be honest with you, they've not really tested Pope. That one chance probably should have been Albania's chance to score. So, yeah, that's literally probably been the only scary moment in the entire game. The rest of it has just been very, very confident and comfortable, really. So, Albania playing a bit more with the ball now, so it's good to see Albania still trying to play out. You don't want them to sit back. Denmark have just scored 7, and it's Robert Skov Damsgaard with another assist. I tell you what, I think Damsgaard's got up to 4, maybe even 5 goal contributions. I need to double check that, but that is incredible. So, Denmark 7-0 up against Moldova, and they still have 7 minutes left. They can get 8, you know, if they can keep this up. I think all press it can't go nowhere, yeah. I'm not getting political on this channel. If I was, then yeah, this would be an entirely different video. But yeah, I hardly talk about politics anyway. Okay. Nothing's changed here. Armenia's still 2-0 against Iceland. Still 1-1 with Georgia and Spain, by the way. This is going to be a huge result for Georgia if they can get a result there. You know, either way, maybe they could even try and get the winner if Luis and Enrique will be under so much pressure as Spain boss, really. What would you say is a more embarrassing result? In fact, this is a question I want to ask you guys. Would it be a more embarrassing result with Republic of Ireland losing 1-0 at home to Luxembourg? Or is it more embarrassing for Spain not to beat Georgia? I'm interested to know which result is more embarrassing. 1-0 to Luxembourg with Republic of Ireland or 1-1 between Georgia and Spain? I'll be very interested to hear your guys' reactions. It's a shame that I cannot see the tables. Right, I can see the tables on my phone. Let's see if I can work out how to do it online. Oh, I think I've just done it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm going to quickly Not great from them, isn't it? Mic not working again. Oh, I tell you what it is. I know exactly what it is. Hang on a minute. Labs, don't do this to me. Right, well, I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is now. So, it already worked, did it? Well, I know what the issue is. It's because me being a dummy, I've not added my audio input capture when I do my capture screen. So, that's why you couldn't hear me. So, the basic tech problem there. So, I'll know to fix that in the future. So, yeah. And now it's... now it's not working. Well, that's because you're still watching my thing. So, the stream is also behind. So, yeah. Okay. So, have you been able to hear why it's not worked? It's because I'm an idiot. I didn't add the audio input capture into my capture scene. That is why. Literally nothing even. Oh. I think Sterling had a chance there. It's 4. Stop doing anything. That's literally what I need to tell myself. Just don't touch anything. That's literally what I do. Oh no, it was Kane with a chance. It was deflected just wide. So we've got a corner in the 90th minute of the game. Denmark have got 8. Denmark have just scored their 8th. It's Marcus Ingvartsen with the 8th goal. It is 8-0 between Denmark and Moldova. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. I was just watching our corner and it was well defended actually by Albania. To be fair, Albania have defended quite well. We've only cut them apart only a couple of times really. They've really managed to keep things tight, and we've made it. They've made it very difficult for us, really. Lockyear, thank you for that advice as well. I truly appreciate it. Are you a newer viewer as well? If that's a new viewer, tell me what to do, and you've got some authority. Let me tell you, if you are a new viewer, make sure everyone that you do welcome him if he is new around here. Georgia keeping Spain 1-1 80th minute. Are Spain in a crisis? I mean, we've had a couple of weird results, haven't we? You know, we've seen some teams being held to draws. We saw France held to a draw recently, although they did win today. Yeah, it's been really, really weird. And for me, even when I saw England play against Spain, you know, in the Nations League, we were 3-0 up just by playing counter-attacking football. They clawed it back to 3-2, but it was poor. And I still remember when Ukraine beats Spain by 1-0. I mean, it's not encouraging form, isn't it? And with that squad, you've got Ferran Torres, Morata, Garcia from Man City at the back. They should be doing so much better than what they've got. They've got injuries, of course, but they should be doing so much better with the experience that they've got as well. I do think Spain are underperforming. Whether changing the manager is the right idea, I won't necessarily agree with that. Oh, sorry. Okay, Ward-Prowse wins it back. Ward-Prowse. God, Ward-Prowse has looked a bit erratic for my liking. He's not been too impressive for me. Looks like Lingard's come on. I completely not noticed Lingard come on. It must have been when I was trying to fix my stream. But Lingard is now on, so I'm glad that Lingard's getting a couple of minutes under his belt. Oh, yeah. Spain, yeah, maybe. Right, it's finished 8-0 against Denmark and Moldova, by the way, so that's ended full time. Armenia, Iceland, still 2-0. Georgia and Spain, 90th minute, still 1-1. This will be a big result for Georgia if they keep this result. Oh, I was going to say, I thought we made a mistake, but I think it was a foul. And he was offside anyway. Right, that's fine. Now it's going to be a comfortable 2-0 win, it's looking like. And that's what we needed. You know, we beat the only other team in our group that have managed to win their opening game, which was against Andorra, of course. So that makes it 2 wins out of 2, which is great. And it sets the scene well when we play against Poland. So, yeah. No Ramos in their defence is shaky if not a shambles. I think they need Ansu Fati back going forward. Ansu Fati, yes, they do need in terms of an attacking outlet. But even with Morata and Ferran Torres, they should be doing better going forward from what they are doing, really. And I've even rated Garcia, but maybe he's not even up there. Oh, Sterling! Around the goalkeeper? Oh! God, Sterling's been frustrating, to tell you the truth. Sterling's had a couple of big chances as well, and it was poor from the defender. And then, Sterling just literally couldn't control it. And it's the full-time whistle. Siri, be quiet. Right, it's the full-time whistle, and it's ended England 2, Albania 0. Well done, England. That's a good victory, a comfortable victory, which is what we needed. Not overly convincing. I think we were better in the second half than the first half in terms of creating chances. But overall, we were the better side. Albania did have a little bit of a moment, but they didn't really create anything. Pope didn't really need to make a save. So, yeah, it's ended just like that. So, that's the full-time whistle. So, if you want to hear my reaction now, I think this is what we expected, really. I think even though it's a comfortable victory, you still think this England side is capable for more with the attacking players we've got and the players we've got on the bench. I think just this England squad in general is so exciting. And I think sometimes if it doesn't perform to the standard that we are expecting, we're going to be excited. And don't tell me Spain have just scored. Spain have scored. I've literally just got it. And it's Daniel Olmo. Yeah, it is Olmo with the goal. Heartbreak for Georgia. But Spain have just scored in the final minute of added time. Oh, Georgia. Georgia. That would be the remix of West Side Story's Maria. Just change Maria's name to Georgia. Oh, what a shame. That's a really big blow. I think Spain may have snatched and grabbed all 3 points there. And that could save their qualifying campaign. It really could. Oh, man. That's a shame for them. And it looks like Armenia and Iceland still playing, actually. But it's still 2-0 to Armenia. And we'll quickly go through the tables affected by today's games in the capture thing. I just need to check that the input capture's there. Let me just double check that. Right, you can still hear me now. Brilliant. If you can, that's fantastic. Refresh that. You should be able to hear me whilst I'm doing these captures now. So, the tables that are affected. Now let's look at Group B. Now, obviously, we saw Spain just about second. But if they win, Spain still get first place. And Georgia will be last place with 2 defeats in 2, which is a real shame for them. That's a big blow with their qualifying campaign. France still first. Obviously, they had a victory against Kazakhstan earlier on. Dembele with the goal and one of their players scoring an own goal for them. It was a great goal as well. Then Denmark, look at that. A plus 10 goal difference. 2 wins out of 2, 6 points. Moldova, despite that minus 8 goal difference, still not last place because Israel have not played their second game and are still on 0 points. What other table will be affected? R1, of course. So England, 2 wins out of 2, 6 points out of 6. Albania still second, but have now got a minus 1 goal difference. Our game against Poland's big. If we can even get a draw against Poland, we'll be in a very strong position. We've still got Hungary, Andorra, and San Marino to play tonight as well. And then, I think, assuming that there's been no other goal against yet, Armenia and Iceland's full time. So, Armenia, first place in Group J. Germany second, and then you get Romania. And there's Iceland. Look at that. 6th place below Liechtenstein, which is something that you don't see every day. So I think that wraps it up for today's stream, actually. So, wow. I think that sums up the stream. So we've learned quite a few things in the stream, and overall, really proud of what I've seen with England. Still think we could still see more of England, but you know what? We can't complain. And I'm really happy with you guys as well. If you want to see more of these watch-alongs in the future, please let me know in the live chat, in the comments, and everywhere basically. Share it, like it, and subscribe, and all of that, because I had a lot of fun today. Actually, we had a few technical hiccups, albeit, but I think now we ended strong, and I managed to get a subscriber out of it, which was fantastic for me. 65 away to 500 now. If we can really push to 500, that'd be fantastically appreciated. Maybe by the end of this month, who knows? I mean, yeah, that's probably a couple of days' time, so maybe not. But you know what? It's good to dream. So, that was all right. If you guys want to follow my socials as well, by the way, make sure you follow. I'm still trying to get used to what's left and right. There are my socials right there. If you want to follow them, please do not hesitate to. Final score, Albania 0, England 2. Please subscribe if you haven't done it. It would tremendously help. Please like the stream as well. And I'll see you guys for next time. I'm going to go and eat dinner now. But well done, England. Great win. Spain, lucky win. France obviously did the business early on. Obviously, I can't remember the other games. Denmark smash Moldova. This weekend, the performance of the weekend belongs to Denmark, and Armenia top with a group with Germany in it. They are having a great start. So, thank you guys for watching. You guys are legendary if you saw the end of the streams. And, as always, I'll see you guys later. Take care.